construction for our renovation is almost coming to a close, our windows are still open to new style possibilities.
Right.
So here to help us decide the best window treatment for our family room is Ken, because he has such great taste.
I know,
thank you for
Ken,
that.
you do. But before we get to that, we have a major style choice that we have to announce
Yes.
this morning. I know everyone has been waiting all week to find out what style fireplace will be the new centerpiece of our room, Deb.
So our three choices were, just so you remember, natural stacked stone, we loved it, a cool marble that was very elegant, or a clean ceramic. So after giving it a lot of thought and a lot of your suggestions, thank you so much for those.
Yes.
We went with, ready? 1, 2, 3, the
Stacked
stacked
stone.
Look how
There
beautiful
you
that
go.
is.
I think it's a great choice. And I'll be totally honest, I was leaning more towards the ceramic, but looking at the viewers' comments and the conversation,
the stacked
and like how I think the rusticness will warm up the room, and I totally got on board. I think it's going to be gorgeous.
Yeah, it's true.
in here.
We went with your guys' suggestion.
Yeah, I know you all. This was you guys' choice there.
That's the proof of your input and the impact that it has. So that's good to know. Now, speaking of kind of decorations and getting this room ready, obviously, let's get to the windows now, right? We've got some choices.
Yeah.
Where do we begin with all this?
So
Ken?
window treatments are very confusing. It's something you all at home, everyone has to deal with this. So I just wanted to sort of break it down. We're not talking design choices, but the actual mechanics. What kind of window treatments? So I have three very neutral like depictions here, but just breaking it down in big categories.
Okay, let's start with the wood blinds.
Right, the first categories are standard wood blinds. The things you have to think about with window treatments are how much privacy do you need, how much light do you need, things like cleaning, things like allergies in the home, budget, price point. So with this, a blind is going to be good when it comes to light and privacy, because as we know, they can come all the way down, and then once down, you can tilt them up or down depending upon the height, so that you get light in, but people can't see in.
Okay.
Some of the downsides are there is a cleaning issue. They're dusty. They have to be dusted. They have to be maintained. They get. You go over to someone's house and you're like,
I'll tell you what, I have these. They get dusty.
And it takes a second to clean each one.
It takes a second.
You can't just
No.
And you don't have that. You have more design choices than you used to. You've got white. You've got natural wood. You've got vertical blinds. You've got big ones. But you don't have a lot of pattern or color options.
Okay, they're very basic, and they're not like a piece in the room, which is nice.
They're not a piece, but if you're in a hot weather place with a bearing down sun, it's good because it doesn't let all that light ruin your furniture.
Okay,
That's one
good.
option.
And I do like the privacy aspect of these. That's one of the upsides for me. But something with a little bit more light, or something that will let in a little bit more light. Here we go.
So roller shades. So this is actually what I have in my home. Roller shades have come a long way from those old apartment ones. They come in a myriad of colors, patterns. We have something very neutral here, but some are translucent, some can have florals, geometrics. You can have fabric or wood valance, almost as many as curtains. What's good about them is if you do want privacy, if you don't want light, you roll it down. But to your point, if you want full light, you roll them up. It's not like blinds. You've got a full open window. And notice that the mechanics on them have changed a lot. It's not that roll them up.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
and it almost used to knock you out when you're going up there. You're like,
They're very smooth. And this is good. As far as cleanliness and maintenance, this is going to be the best option.
Okay.
If you live on the second floor, you can get creative these and actually attach them to your floor with the string going up. So you block out view from down, but you get full sunlight in.
Those look very chic and expensive.
They do. The ones from the floor. And it's just these mounted upside down.
That is
that's so
genius.
cool.
Fancy.
And you get to focus on, if you have a lot of architecture around, you get to focus on the architecture around the windows. You're not distracted by
that other stuff. Okay, I don't know if anyone remembers, but when we started this process, do you remember I said what I really wanted in this room was it to be open with a lot of light?
Do you think we forgot that?
So you got your entertainment center. I'm just saying. So I sort of feel like, Ken, the more traditional curtains and drapes are what's going to be the thing that's going to let the most light in.
Well, it's back and forth. Let's take a look.
Oh.
So because with both of the blinds and these, you can raise them up and get a lot of light, but then you don't have any architecture there. Curtains, you can open up full window, full light, but then when you're done, you pull it closed and you have zero light. So there's really no in between with regular drapes.
But what about the double rods? Because then you can put the one that's sort of sheer.
So if you wanted those for your home, you can add a second rod. You can see here we have a double rod here. So one could put a sheer. So then you get a little bit of cake and eating it too, have your windows wide open, yet filter the privacy issue. The good thing about curtains, they come in a myriad of colors, patterns. They become much less expensive. Like when my mom got drapes made for our house in the 70s, it was like a big thing. We had those things for 30 years.
It's so true.
Now you get pre-made ones, good quality, much less expensive. But you have to deal with like cleaning them, dust, if you have allergies, a pet, they do have to be taken down, they have to be laundered, and they will fade with the sun.
I do like the way they soften a room. They become a design element in themselves
The
too,
decor.
if used properly. Wouldn't you say?
Right, and it's interesting with our fireplace. Think about like this is going to be softer against that stone.
Yes.
The shade is going to keep everything much more modern and clean. The blinds, you're going to get that striation of that stacked stone, which is going to be repeated in the blind, which could be a good thing or bad thing depending upon what look you want.
You know what the problem is, don't you?
We need help.
We need help.
We have 3 great choices. We need your help.
Here's where you come in once again. So you guys are going to help us out. You're going to go to hallmarkchannel.com and you're going to give us your opinion on which window treatment you think will look best in our family room. Is it going to be the blinds, the roller shades, or the drapes? I thought I was going to like the drapes, but now I think you've swayed me to the...
And I'm kind of leaning towards roller shades because I like the cleanness of the roller shades.
Well, you got to tell us what you guys think at home. And every time you share your thoughts on our website, you'll be entered into Hallmark Channel's Renovation sweepstakes for a chance to win one of our weekly prizes, $500, or
this is my favorite part.
the grand prize of $50,000.